Oh shit, it spilled all over my hands. Coconut oil. Good morning. Here we have my perfectly frothed keto vegan bulletproof coffee. Coconut oil, coconut milk, a twist of salt, and Vietnamese coffee. Today I am here in beautiful Vietnam in my nice light bedroom, and it's Friday. Just wanted to say that this vlog will be about what I eat, because I, Vivian, remember my life and my days by what I ate that day. It's going to be little day in the life scenes of me and my world at home versus the outside world of the country that I'm based in, and scenes that are kind of unique to this country or this area of the world. Right now I'm in Vietnam and I'm in Southeast Asia, so there's a lot of scooters. And I will feature food out, like street food and local food and specialties in different regions of Vietnam, because it changes quite a bit. Every few hundred kilometers in the world, you'll find completely different dishes. And then at home, it's almost always going to be vegan, because after trying every diet, fasting for 3 days, all sorts of restriction, paleo, meat heavy, I don't know, and lots of research and reading on my own for the last basically 10 years. Today, I believe in a plant-based diet for our health. And right now, I'm also doing a heavy kind of elimination restrictive diet. It took me 3.5 months to find the mental headspace to be able to. I've just been struggling with chronic symptoms of IBS and candida overgrowth. So basically, not eating fruit, not eating rice, bread, processed food. And for candida, I even eliminated caffeine on most days, but for my sanity, I have a coffee today, and my last one was Tuesday. And I think on the weekends, I can be a little bit more social and relaxed. I do not recommend this at all unless you have stability and you can stay months at a time. First, let yourself go out and try everything, all the little eateries, make all your favorite recipes like avocado toast, and then when you feel really ready to prioritize your health on a longer path of elimination, give it a try. And I'm less than 2 weeks in, and I would like to see how I feel in a couple months, but I don't know if I can do without avocado toast for 2 months, or if I'll just sometimes sneak it in there. So yeah, that's basically an update on me. A little background on me. Today is day 1872 of my solo world trip. I left home, or the only town I ever lived in Florida in the United States, over 5 years ago, and I went to South America. I went to Turkey. I hitchhiked through the Caucasus. I went to Morocco. Then I went to China for Chinese New Year. Went to Bali in Indonesia. Then Japan for 2.5 months. A bit of Austria because I was in a relationship, then back to China, then back to Austria to rest because I wanted to go to India. Then the pandemic hit and I stayed put just because I happened to be somewhere. It was India. I'm a completely different person because I turned 24, 25, and 26 in India. And those 2 years and 3 months alone can be its own novel, because it is wild. It kept me safe and healthy and alive. I love, we call it Mama India, so much. And I could finally go on to do my dreams of hiking in Nepal, surfing in Sri Lanka, and eating in Vietnam. They were like high on my list and backed up for years because of the pandemic. I'm here. I wanted to stay 4 months in Vietnam. That's almost up, and I see myself staying much longer because I'm so set up and cozy here. And next on the list is going to be Cape to Cairo. I'm going from the bottom of Africa to the top, but only one side. Then I'll land in Italy, and I'll see if I want to do more because there's also the Middle East, there's Mongolia. I never really explored Brazil or Mexico, and those are both very close to me because I listen to like oldies from those countries, and I love Mexican Spanish the most, and the whole west side of Africa calls me. But right now it's gonna be Cape to Cairo, of course New Zealand, and Australia. So right now it's gonna be Cape to Cairo, and then Italy, my favorite country on earth. That was quite a tangent. I'm still running on my savings that I saved from merit-based financial aid, basically a full ride scholarship plus extra that I didn't need to use too much of. So it's basically funding a decade of my life. It's like a mini retirement, and I choose to travel on a low budget and not work. Right now, after 5 years of travel, I picked up a bit of part-time freelance online, and I'll get more into that later. This video is just about a few scenes from this week and to try to start this Chasing Calories YouTube channel. So welcome to the first vlog that I'm actually going to edit. Good morning. I went to bed late, woke up late. I'm so excited. This dal is inspired by India, but a really quick, like 5-minute fix up in my pressure cooker. So good with some olive oil. It's another hot spring day in Vietnam. I am at my desk, about to journal. Foamy macadamia almond milk that I made by myself by soaking almonds overnight. Macadamia nuts and 100% cacao dark chocolate. Mung bean porridge, which is just pressure cooked, soaked mung beans. Under $1 for 20 liters of filtered water. Currently arranging my pantry again. I get the seeds from a beautiful business, a zero waste shop in Saigon. They reuse glass jars from everybody. Smells so good. This is my masterpiece. It's my Friday treat. I soaked almonds and I peeled them. I soaked them overnight with filtered water and I peeled them, blended them with whole macadamia nuts. I did like 1/4 chia seed. I'd do 1/5 next time. To 1 to 3 parts of nut milk. Vegan, high fat, low carb. Put on about 4 berries and a dollop of almond butter and some coconut flakes. Yes, I'm in my underwear, and yes, the salt excites me. I just think salty almond butter is so yum. Did not have time to film everything, but I toasted some seeds, coconut flakes, and I made a raw vegan chocolate. It's just virgin coconut oil and cacao powder from Vietnam. I do not use chocolate from Ghana or Ivory Coast. I always check. It's going in the freezer now. I made it to 2 p.m. Just finished giving my last conversational English class for the week. We worked on a phrasal verb, break off. When I booked my scooter taxi to the beach, I guess a bird pooped on me and it hit my legs, so I had to rinse that off in the sea. My friend and I had a wrong meeting point and we could only chat for 30 minutes. I rushed back and hot and now I'm starving, so I'm gonna make my Buddha bowl. And these are the ingredients. These are my notes for how I make it. Also, I will quickly show off my chocolate bark. It's done because coconut oil freezes in like 5 minutes. There's no sugar, it's just fat, and I'm trying to break off a piece. And you know, I'm just always looking for something. I'm always looking for something to eat with peanut butter or almond butter. Tofu scramble.
Okay.
Estamos hablando español, pero no voy a mostrarlo.
Hola, Olita.
Hola, ¿qué?
Hola, Olita.
Hola, Olita. I don't know if you can see it in my sunglasses. I think you can. I live on the beach, so I came to sit after lunch with some friends. We got local street food that's not all over Vietnam. It was like deep fried shrimp rolls and fish cakes, which you wrap in a dried rice paper with green mango and 5-6 types of herbs and leaves. I wish I could show you guys the shade and the color of the turquoise out here, because I don't know how anybody can see this blue and not be happy.